So today let's talk about some of these myths that are being perpetrated as propaganda by the powers that be about the economic recovery and whose fault it is that it's not happening. So we talk about all the jobs that are advertised, but what people don't consider is those jobs are part-time, low hours, and low pay. And it gets to the point where if you can't afford to drive to work and make any money, what's the point? The second thing is they're blaming people not wanting to go back to work for lack of products, shortages, supply chain interruptions, and things like that. But let's think about that a little bit. They're talking about American workers not wanting to go to work and produce anything. But the fact of the matter is that they don't mention is all of these production jobs were offshore to China, Mexico, Central America, and Asia long ago. So it's kind of confusing that they're talking about American workers not wanting to make cups, bowls, parts for vehicles, things like that, when these things are made in China and imported into the United States. So this is just flat out propaganda. If in fact they had moved manufacturing back to the United States and then people didn't want to go back to work at high-paying manufacturing jobs, that's something totally different. Then you look at the fact that they tell you that there's a shortage of shipping containers and they can't ship products to the United States from China because there's no shipping containers. The problem is they don't manufacture the shipping containers in the United States. They manufacture them in China, load them in China, and send Chinese products across the sea to the United States. So the shipping container issues are in China. If China wanted to ship products to the United States, they would make shipping containers. If they have the personnel to produce the products, they have the personnel to produce the containers. So all these things that they're talking about are based on the lie that things are actually made here in the United States to a large extent, which they're not. So the worker crisis in the United States has nothing to do with these issues in the production because the stuff is just not made here in any volume. So when you think about it, let's say that you wanted to dramatically increase inflation in the United States, how would you do that? What you would do is just create a shortage of goods by not shipping goods into the United States. This way, all the dollars being printed would have even fewer goods to chase, which would push things into a hyperinflationary environment. So where does the truth lie and where does the propaganda lie? Please comment, rate, subscribe, share your thoughts. See you on the next video.